Crystal Knight. Welcome to both of you. Glenn, what stands out to you when you listen to both of that? You saw the piece and you hear that little clip from the radio show.
You know, Candace, it's not that Vice President Pence didn't have the courage or the spine to overthrow the election's results. It's that he didn't have the law or the authority to overthrow the election's results. There's nothing in the 12th Amendment. There's nothing in the Electoral College Count Act that gives a vice president the unilateral authority to just disregard or throw out the results of the popular vote as he's presiding over the count of the Electoral College votes. What all of this shows us, Candace, is that there's going to be so much evidence coming out that will prove, I suggest, that guys like Eastman and certainly Donald Trump and Jeffrey Clark, who was assisting Trump in his efforts to overturn the election results, are going to build the case for this being a criminal conspiracy, indeed a seditious conspiracy. And I think the Select Committee is going to have the evidence it needs to really make some progress in its investigation.
Chris, I want you to pick up on exactly that, because is there any other way to interpret this besides an effort to subvert the election results?
Absolutely not. That's what this new details absolutely reveal, that Eastman really wanted to make sure that Pence was in place and position to do just that, to subvert the election results, overturn the 2020 elections, and make sure that Trump stayed in office. Now it's up to the Biden administration and the Select Committee to subpoena Eastman and any other party that participated in the January 6th insurrection. We already know that there was inside help. There were sitting members of Congress who absolutely helped. And so these documents will reveal exactly who, what, when, where, and why these actions took place. And so that's what we're waiting to see and to reveal, per these documents that are at the National Archives, per Trump's records that he's attempting to withhold from the Select Committee.
Glenn, we have any of these new details, in your opinion, about we have new details, I should mention, about what records Trump wants to keep secret from the committee. The list includes daily presidential diaries, call logs, handwritten notes from Mark Meadows, and a lot more. But does everything we've been reporting on this morning give the judge who's deciding all of this more reason to allow the release of these documents?
Absolutely. And here is an overriding principle when it comes to what Donald Trump is trying to do by keeping these documents, this information, these emails, these call logs secret. He's trying to keep them away from the House Select Committee. He's trying to keep them away from the American people. And the judge presiding over this litigation, Judge Tanya Chutkan, who decades ago I used to try murder cases against when she was a public defender in the courts of Washington, D.C. I know Judge Chutkan well. She is smart. She is fearless. She is a strong jurist, and she's going to get this litigation right. You know what? Judge Chutkan don't play. But here is the overriding principle. A president cannot use executive privilege to hide from the American people information that he was trying to overthrow the election. Executive privilege will yield every day of the week to what Trump is trying to do. So I look forward to this litigation.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Crystal Knight, Glenn Kirschner, really appreciate your time. Thank you, guys.
Coming up, actor Alec Baldwin speaking out on camera for the first time.